Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the conquerors of China, Japan. Well, China's not completely conquered, but we got a good majority of it. So this episode is going to involve lots of rebel suppression, as one can already see. I don't think we're going to be attacking China again this time, because we have to wait till quite a while more. We have to wait almost 14 years to attack again, which is fine because it's probably going to take about 14 years to stabilize our country. Exciting fun. On the other hand, we'll also get some more bonuses like stability, admin efficiency, etc. I need to get an army back to Japan. Where did my navy run off to? Oh, over here where I'm trying to suppress these guys. Okay. We've got rebels galore. Yes, I'm going to have to auto-command this because the AI is not particularly good at this. Let's convert that. Okie dokie. Give it one more month here just to get a bigger army. Get our army a little bit more rebuilt down here. Where'd you revolt? Jin separatists up there. Okay. I can only support what I have right now for leaders. Can I remove you? No, I can't, but I can remove you. I will do that. Save the political power if possible. I should also go through and cancel all these military accesses I have on people, because they aren't going to help. Okay. You, Delhi, Vijayanagar, standard people. Okay. Tick tock. There we go. Cancel that. That battle is going to be won. Leave you in charge there. I'm going to have to hire another general here because apparently he died. Yan separatists. So apparently I'm going to fight some rebels on the way through. I think I might actually instead take this army back to Japan. That way I have something going back to Japan at this point, rather than letting particulars conquer my lands. But halfway done. Could be better, could be a lot worse. We'll take the stability, of course. That will save us some rebels. Need to deal with this debt, but also need to kill off all these people first. They're back here. Okay. Let's try and save as many troops as we can with these fights. Let's see what can I do. I could do the acquire subject, but that wouldn't help too much at this point, I don't think. Probably not. Okay, load you up. Back to Japan you go. Considering they're already trying to take my capital, they're needed there sooner rather than later. Okay, vast majority of the rebels have been suppressed now. I don't see really many more rebels because we've squashed most of the ones that could revolt already. And China has picked up the last one. Their mandate is consistently going to keep falling, so it's pretty much the conquest of China is already done. It's just a matter of time. Hopefully we can pull it off before the end of the game. Easy victory. the morale alone is making up a vast majority of the difference. It's the power of morale, even late game. Everyone underestimates it. It's really good. Clergy and the nobility have lost some influence. Okay. Support of the clergy, donations. We were going to turn off one of these, I think. I'll do discipline for now, and instead we'll put on national unrest reduction. It's not going to solve the problem, but should make it a little bit better. A little bit. Oh, there's pirates raiding my gold trade routes. Not so great. Oh, well, we shall deal with that at some point. It's only costing us a tiniest amount of gold, so I'm not too worried. I'm more worried about these rebels. We could technically attack Korea, and that would drag the Ming into the war too. Obviously, I don't really want to do that till the Ming are closer to collapsing. They're nowhere near collapsing right now, so... Too much tolerance, revanchism, and stuff. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. We could go conquer the Manchu. I'm thinking we can go do that now that we're not as immensely overstable. No use in letting Korea pick up more land that we could stop them from getting. Time to just start converting China as fast as we can. Oh yeah, I forced these guys to swap religion, didn't I? Yeah. Bit cruel of me, wasn't it? Oh well. They'll deal with it, or they will face constant revolts. One or the other. Fear of crypto-Catholics. I love how the Asian countries still get the events that the Protestants in Europe get against Catholics, even though there are really no Catholics in Asia. I mean, there's a handful in Australia and thereabouts, but that's about it. Let's conquer Manchu. Imperialism. Not gonna worry about them being a threat, because they're really not. I will move this fleet over here. Or actually, wait, it doesn't look like they have military access into my land, so I don't have to worry about that, actually. I was worried they're going to be able to march in and siege Siberia, but that will not be the case. Quality ideas. Okay. Apparently Bavaria has reappeared. I am going to take this quality idea, get that little bit better infantry combat. Might as well get even more ridiculously strong. Although at this point in the game, I believe artillery combat is more useful, but we can get that if we go all the way down the tree. So close. Oops, come on. And they did manage to get all the way to Korea. Of course they did. Of course they did. Because I always forget that Korea absolutely despises me. All because I own 5 of their provinces. Probably gonna need to run an army down there to pick that up. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Just habit. Does that cause any trouble for us? No, our absolutism is still really high. Okay. How are these colonists doing? Because they've gotten some nice improvement done. Oh, these guys are up to 11 development. Should probably shift them around, honestly. Or not, they still have a pretty good chance of getting development. Lots of money, that's always nice. No, Protestantism is spreading into China. Awesome. We just got to get this modern bureaucracy and we'll be even in better shape. Oh, I also still have to cancel these things. Duh. I keep forgetting to do that. Problem is, they're so afraid of me, they don't want to cancel military access. Jean-Pierre. Where are you? Jean-Pierre. Are you dead? Oh no, there you are. Almost dead. Almost dead is still slightly alive, though. We're pretty good, although the Wu are not as trusting of me as they used to be. I suppose that's fine, we'll just keep spying on China itself. If I lose those guys, it's unfortunate, but they're only going to ever help me in a defensive war versus China, not an offensive, so I will have to fight without them regardless of what I do, or whether I'm allied to them. Because it's not like China's going to be able to attack me again. Yeah, China is, now that Russia borders China, it's all over. And we'll point out the fact that Russia, despite missing eastern Siberia, is doing pretty well. Conquered all the way down to Afghanistan. Almost. We still have the drilling. We still have the... We are just slightly shy of the army professionalism, so where's someone I can have drill? Right on the edge. Be nice if you could go over it, that way you didn't automatically fall below 100 every time you hire a mercenary. Okay, our development is almost 3,000. If we absorb the Ming, that's another 800. So it's not going to be my largest empire, but it should be reasonably stable. Let's stick the Chinese lands I've sieged into I've taken into states, because why not? Oops, I can't do that one yet. Let's do this. Let's do that. Where else does it want me to do it? Northern Laos. Or North Laos. And then we can do this, since we're not going to lose this land ever again. Eastern Korea. Eastern Korea. Interesting that Eastern Korea and Southern Korea are pretty much right next to each other. And we can afford it with great ease. Let's see how much that bumps up our income. I don't think it'll do much, because they're still going to have... Oh, it did! What was that, 13 gold or so? That's a pretty big boost. I didn't think it would be that big of a boost. We can purchase an ability. How about Liberty Desire and same continent structure countries. Because I can force Tonggu to change their religion as well. Placate their rulers a little bit. They're still going to be rather unhappy. But not too much I can do there. Hopefully they'll convert their area. We'll see. Cambodian separatists. And we'll let them revolt, crush them after. Okay, we have 100 army professionalism. So long as we never raise another mercenary unit for the rest of the game, we should be fine. As if I'll pull that off. We can add this to a state. There we go. Our force limit is now 467, which I believe absolutely, yeah, crushes the Mings now. The Ming have declined significantly in power, as they should after losing 200 or so development. That's a pretty major swap for a country. There we go. Still Cambodian separatists, interesting. The yearly army tradition is a nice bonus, even if it's not as needed as could be. It'll keep us around 70 army tradition though. That's a nice number. $3,000 gold to upgrade my fleet. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. On the other hand, I will pay off some of these loans. One loan left. I'm going to actually help Tonggu here convert their capital. And then I think I'll just work along this coast here, eliminate one area of rebellion, figure out what to do after that. I suppose I could put another +1 conversion strength in. I have that. It's not like I'm lacking in church power. Yeah, let's do that. Make it a little bit faster. This should rebuild reasonably quickly. 2 per month, yeah. It should rebuild before we even think of another war. Clergy. Yeah. These guys are going to be angry with me for quite some time. 277 development, Champa 114, and they're still rather unhappy about the religion. Oh well, it's not like we need them for another, what, quite a few years. When does this truce run out again? 9 years. I think we can wait 9 years. There we go. Ooh, that's a nice general. We've converted the Tonguian province of Tonggu to Protestant. Nice. I'll just help them a little bit, otherwise they're going to be really rather unstable. I don't think they have religious ideas. Buddhists don't usually take religious ideas. These guys do, but they haven't converted anything. Interesting decision. Dumb decision, but interesting. Oops, these guys. Where are you? Oh, these ones are highly developed. There we go. Let's move you to there, I guess. 30% chance? Yeah, that's better than 18. And we'll pay off the loan. Okay, everything from now on is pretty much profit to work with. I still could do more, technically. North Jiangsu and Palwan. Where in the world are you? That's a hinterland. Oh wait, one's gonna... No? Oh, it's gonna be up here, isn't it? No? Am I just entirely crazy, or do I have no idea where these are supposed to go? Right, Palu was over here. Palwan, sorry. Oh. Ah, there we go. Tucked away inside China. I'll do this because my next goal will be to take the rest of Hebei. There we go. And let's get some up next month. Next month we can actually pull that off. Since we're raking enough money, I will hire a level 3 guy here just so we get more monarch points. It's not like we're hurting for cash right now. There we go. Positive. It's so nice to have a positive one. Let's work on these guys a bit more. Fill it all in for them. What's their religious unity? Probably horribly worse than mine. Mine's not particularly great. Okay, well, on that note, we've converted another one of our marches to Protestantism. We've got about 8 years more till we can go after China. We started converting that. We wiped out the Manchu. Overall, pretty good position for now. Question is, do we want to go after Korea, force another early war with the Ming, or do we want to wait a while, target the Ming, and take tons of their land? 374. That should go down when we get the next admin tech a bit. So right now it would take 4 wars to wipe out the Ming or so. So it would be less. Anyhow, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys all for watching. Bye for now.